The show started with shots of the ring to show that it was time for a Viking rules match. There were shields on the ring apron. They also had the front part of a boat attached to the ring, so it's supposed to look like they were fighting on a boat while actually in a ring. It was Michael Cole and Pat McAfee on commentary as usual. Viking rules match: the Viking Raider, Eric and Ivar, versus the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. No rules and falls count anywhere. The New Day guys were dressed in some unique gear for their entrance, and the wrestling gear was similar to what they usually wear. No tags in a match like this, so it was a tornado tag. Woods and Kingston attacked right away with punches and a double dropkick, sending both Raiders against the turnbuckle. Kingston and Woods stomped on both opponents, followed by Woods hitting a running dropkick. Kofi and Woods each hit dives on the Raiders on the floor. Ivar was sent into shield at ringside while Eric received a kick to the head. Kofi held a shield in front of Eric, so Woods hit a running dropkick into the shield onto Eric on the floor. Kofi jumped off the barricade with a frog splash on Ivar on the floor for a 2 count. They went to a break there. The match continued with Woods hitting a step-up enziguri, and he kicked Ivar into the barricade. Woods hit a forearm followed by a back kick, a sweep kick and a senton splash on Eric. Woods brought a chair into the ring, but Eric recovered with a punch to the face. Kofi went into the ring to help Woods as they sent Eric into the chair was in an open position. Ivar hit a splash on New Day to break up a pin attempt. Ivar with a spin kick on Kofi. Ivar tried a slam on Woods off the ropes, but Kofi fought out of it while Woods tackled Eric out of the ring. Ivar went up top, he jumped off with a moonsault and Kofi rolled out of the way. Kofi jumped off the top with a splash to the back. Woods up top with an elbow splash on Ivar, but Eric kicked Woods to break up the pin. Kofi used his legs to send Eric over the top to the floor. Kofi and Woods jumped off the boat platform onto both Raiders on the floor for 2 counts. Ivar picked up Kofi and launched him into the end of the ship attached to the ring. Eric battled Woods on the boat platform where 2 tables were stacked nearby. Woods headbutted Eric, but Ivar was there to hit Woods in the back with a shield. Kofi jumped off the top and Ivar threw a shield at Kofi to knock him down. Ouch! Eric and Ivar picked up Woods for a double powerbomb through tables, with Cole saying that was called the Ragnarok. Ivar covered Woods for the pinfall win after 20 minutes. Karrion Kross, W. Scarlett, vs Drew Gulak. This was Karrion's SmackDown debut. McAfee, is that Gulak? It is. Yes, it is Pat. Kross choked Gulak against the turnbuckle and Kross told Gulak to deliver some strikes, so Drew did, and it had no effect. Gulak ran the ropes leading to a boot from Kross. There were some forearms to the head by Kross followed by a Saito suplex across the ring. Kross applied the cross jacket submission leading to Gulak tapping out. It went about 1 minute. Ronda Rousey made her entrance with some paper in her hand. Good reaction for Rousey with the fans chanting her name. Rousey said she's got an official statement from WWE Global Headquarters with an update on her submission, so she called out WWE official Adam Pearce to read it. Adam Pearce walked out saying it has never been personal, while Rousey said that Pearce had her arrested. Pearce said that she may not want to hear this, but he was just doing his job. Rousey cut him off. Rousey told Adam to read it. Pearce read the statement saying that Rousey's behavior was unprofessional. Pearce read that her behavior wasn't criminal, her arrest was unwarranted, and Rousey paid her fines while she will be on probation. Pearce said that as of today, September 2nd, her suspension is over and she will resume in-ring competition immediately. Rousey was happy about it. Pearce thought this was absurd that her suspension is over. Pearce said if it was up to him he would have never suspended her, he would have fired her. The fans booed. Rousey mentioned that she was the most recognizable female athlete in history and told Pierce to kiss her ass. Pierce ranted about how hard his job is while being on 2 shows every week and is never thanked. Pierce said that he has to babysit people like her. The fans booed, so Pierce told the fans to shut up. Pierce said he's damn proud of the job he does, but he doesn't like that people criticize her. Pierce said he didn't care about the board of directors or their decision because he's got a problem with Rousey. Pierce said that people call Rousey the baddest woman on the planet and Pierce called Rousey the single biggest bitch I've ever met. Pierce apologized, but Rousey took him down easily and Rousey applied an armbar on the right arm with the fans cheering. Rousey left to cheers while Cole said that Rousey could get fined or suspended again. Sami Zayn was shown in the locker room with a guy delivering some black flowers. Zayn said he wasn't expecting any flowers. Zayn smelled the flowers and said oh god while selling that they smelled. The note said TikTok to show that it was a message from Karrion Kross. Zayn smelled his hands after he put them down. Mansoor got a takedown leading T to oppose and Adonis drop-kicked Mansoor out of the ring. Mace in the ring, so Adonis drop-kicked him out of the ring as well. Los Lotharios made their way down to ringside, which made Moxxine happy. B-Fab kicked the Lotharios away from ringside. Mansoor tripped up Mace, who walked on the back of Adonis and hit an elbow drop to the back. Mace with a corner attack, Mansoor with a tag and a dropkick. Top Dollar tagged in as Mansoor threw a punch that was caught, so Dollar hit a forearm to the head. Dollar with a running knee lift and a forearm knocking Mace off the apron. Dollar with a corner splash, Adonis got the tag and Dollar picked up Mansoor leading to an Adonis dropkick into a slam for the pinfall win. It went 4 minutes. Put over hit row. The models didn't really come close to winning at any point in the match. The double team finish was a dropkick into a slam. It didn't look that impressive, but it's a safe move to do. Happy Corbin vs Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura worked over Corbin with some kicks to the body followed by a foot on the throat. Corbin with a lift, Nakamura managed to get a knee to the head and a kick to the face. Nakamura charged, Corbin caught him and Corbin hit the deep 6 slam for 2, which is the usual result for that move. The fans chanted Corbin sucks as Corbin went for end of days. Nakamura avoided it, Corbin slid out of the ring and back in and Nakamura hit a Kinshasa knee strike for the win after 3 minutes. Easy win for Nakamura while Corbin continues to lose matches. They are definitely doing a losing streak storyline for Corbin since Cole mentioned it after the match as well. I'm not sure where it's going, but maybe WWE will call him Baron Corbin again instead of the dumb Happy Corbin name. Happy Corbin was shown backstage looking sad about his loss. There was a limo that was shown driving up to the arena with some horns on it. It was John Bradshaw Layfield, who rolled down the window and asked, "What happened to you? Get in." Corbin got into the limo. The wild man Butch was aggressive with some punches. Kaiser backed away in the corner, created some space and knocked Butch down with a forearm to the face. Butch knocked down Kaiser followed by Butch pulling on the arm while squeezing the fingers like he used to do as Pete Dunne. Butch stomped on Kaiser's head. Kaiser with a slap to the face followed by a double underhook suplex. Kaiser jumped off the middle rope for an uppercut, but Butch punched him in the head. Kaiser was on the floor, Butch jumped off the apron and Kaiser hit him with an uppercut. Big bump by Butch on the floor as Sheamus and Gunther had a stare down leading to a break. It was a slugfest as Butch sent Kaiser into the corner, then Butch hit a double knee drop on the left arm and a German suplex. Butch stomped on the hands of Kaiser followed by a kick to the head for 2. Butch worked over Kaiser with repeated forearms to the head along with a stomp on the back. Butch went up top, Kaiser tripped up Butch and Butch hit a kick. Kaiser came back with a jumping kick to the head followed by a running drop kick while Butch was against the ropes. Kaiser with a reverse body slam flipping Butch over for a 2 count. Butch avoided a running attack, Butch with a step-up enziguri, Kaiser with an uppercut and Butch hit a kick to the head. Loud leg slap for that kick to the head. Kaiser hit another reverse body slam style move for 2. Kaiser teased going for a DDT move, but Butch pulled on the fingers to counter and Butch hit the bitter end, same name for that move when he was Pete Dunne, for the pinfall win after 9 minutes. Sami Zayn and the Usos were shown in the locker room with Zayn saying he thinks everything is set for the celebration. Zayn wondered if they should go out there together as the entire bloodline, the 4 of them. G didn't like that Sami was including himself while Jimmy suggested they should all be together celebrating Reigns. They all agreed to it and left. Roman Reigns' 2-year championship celebration. The Usos made their entrance as the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions along with their buddy Sami Zayn. There was a black carpet in the ring along with photos of Roman Reigns during his 2-year run as the Universal and WWE Champion. Sami Zayn welcomed us to the celebration of the 2-year championship reign of Roman Reigns. Jimmy told Sami to do his thing while Zayn said he didn't want anybody to accuse him of being too comfortable and Zayn stared at G. That led to G cutting off Zayn saying that Reigns has dominated everybody. G kept talking while Zayn followed saying stuff like yeah and that's right while even saying 100 at one point, so Jimmy asked what he was doing? G wanted the crowd to stand up on their feet, put their ones to the sky and G introduced the head of the table, the tribal chief, the needle mover, God Mode himself. The WWE Undisputed Universal Champion. Our cousin Roman Reigns. They showed a Cadillac truck driving up to the building with Reigns walking out the back door in his Bloodline shirt. Reigns was greeted by a kick to the head from Drew McIntyre. Reigns was down in the parking lot after bumping into the truck. Cole said it was a Claymore kick, but it's not like we saw Drew deliver it, which would mean bumping onto the concrete, so it was just a kick to the head. Drew McIntyre made his entrance in the arena with Zayn going after him, so Drew hit him with a Glasgow Kiss headbutt on Zayn. Drew took off his shirt to show the wounds from last week that was actually earlier in the same evening. Drew got into the ring, tossed both Usos out of the ring and Drew knocked all the photos down. Drew ran the ropes followed by a somersault dive over the top onto the 3 guys on the floor. Drew sent Zayn into the ring followed by Drew tossing some chairs into the ring. Zayn with a chair to the ribs, but Drew came back with a Claymore kick where he kicked the chair into Zayn's face. Drew suplexed and slammed Jimmy Uso through the table. G was down on the floor, Drew charged, Drew did a Reigns-like yell leading to Drew giving G a spear through the barricade. Nice spot. Drew did a promo in the ring saying he will never, ever stop. Drew said that the bloodline was torn apart and God Mode was deactivated. Drew said in Cardiff he's going to kick Roman's head off his body and you're going to look at the new undisputed WWE Universal Champion. They replayed Drew's attack on Roman in the parking lot as well as his destruction of the Usos and Sami at ringside. There was a final plug for Clash at the Castle for Saturday at 1 p.m. ET as McIntyre celebrated to end the show.